So how do you do front flip, Max? Stop.
You need to learn how to at least do this. And land on your bum, like on your butt. So you have to go like this, use your hands, and land like that. You go like this. And then, after you kind of master that, you need to use your hands a little more. So you need to flick with your hands. Without your hands, it's just like, it's pretty weird, so yeah. So if you use your hands, as you can see, you can obviously flip way more. Like you can flip way more faster. And if you have your legs out, you're just gonna be like a piece of stick like flying in the air. So you need to have your knees bent. So if you want to flip faster. So here, I'll show you a front flip.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
There you go.
To master that, you want to start like landing like this and already getting up. So after you've done as fast as you can, so like flip as much as you can, and you want the most height. So you go like this, and then flip when you're in the perfect jump. Don't jump in the air and then flip when you're already in the air, because you're gonna land on your head, and I had that before, so it doesn't feel good. So after you're good at landing on your butt like this from a front flip, you can already start getting to your hands like this. So after you start, an easier way to do it is just going like bending your knees, and having your head pulling your head to your knees. So if you're gonna flip faster, timing is key, because if you just do it as fast as you can, you're gonna end up landing like this, and you're just gonna be flying off the trampoline, maybe injuring yourself. That's a good point. So a lot of people just jump like that.
And you don't get enough. Yeah, you don't get enough height that way.
Yeah, you don't get enough height unless you're like a really fast flipper, and that'd be pretty cool. So what you want to do is flip like 90 degrees up. Like you want to flip like this, like not like this, not like that, like right up there. So you want to have enough space so you can land right here, and you want to have enough height so you land perfectly. So after you've at least landed it without your hands, or maybe just with your fingers like this, you want to start learning how to get the perfect height. Like you don't want to get too much height like this, like I just had, where you flip, where you flip really fast. Unless you want to do a double front flip, which I've attempted before, but it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that good. So you want to have perfect amount of jump, like maybe right here. If you guys want to learn the backflip, it's actually not every person can do it, because some people actually are really scared of even like flipping on trampoline. So what they would do, they'd go like this and like lose control in the middle of the air, and they'd land on their head.
Like me.
Yeah. And if you don't want to do that, then you have to like you have to study a lot.
You have to commit to it also.
Yeah, you have to commit to it.
You can't just wimp out in the middle of the air.
Yeah, you can't just go like this. You flip as hard as you can, and you just relax in the air and land on your stomach or something. So that would be not good, because you'd get your head actually really hurt, because you'd hit your forehead on it. You need to skip the video and like pause it like every 2 seconds. Then that's what you have to do, because if you don't want to die, then exactly. Okay, so the backflip would be way more scarier, because you're practically backflipping on a bouncy like floor. Like you're flipping back, and you're like, I don't know how to explain it, but you're getting your head like under your body, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because before your knees are like kind of covering your head.
Yeah.
And with a backflip, it's just your bare head. That's it.
Yeah, your bare head is just gonna go like right there.
Yeah.
But on the front flip, you can like bend your head like this and land like kind
Yeah.
of like on your back. But on this one, you won't be able to, or you're gonna crack your head like that. So, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. So for this, you want to learn how to do this. Because when you do that, you actually have your head do it. So can you make the video like Can you make that part slow, like
Slow motion, yeah.
slow motion? Yeah. So if you look at my head,
Here, let's
I
just.
do it, and I land on my head on the trampoline.
Yeah, do it one more. Do it one more time.
I'll show you a way not to do it, and then I'll do it right. So don't go like this. Because as you can see, my head actually like went like that on the trampoline, and it actually hurts really bad. So the way you want to do it is having your head on the trampoline at the same time.
Yeah, make sure your back is straight when you
don't
land.
want to have your head like back like this, because your head would be first.
You'll get whiplash if you guys know what that is.
Get whiplash.
It's when your head just goes like it's in one spot, then it just goes suddenly forward or backward.
Yeah, and you can get a concussion, severe concussion.
Easily.
Yeah, easily. Like what are those? Bouncy. I mean, what is it?
Bounce house.
Bounce house. Yeah, you can land like this, and maybe your head would sink in a little bit. But on this, it's actually like a legit floor. But what you want to do after you've mastered ending that, you want to already getting kind of like doing the backflip. So you want to go. Like that. So you want to go to the side a little bit, and you want to get used to kind of seeing like the sky like going really fast. And after you see the ground, you want to immediately put your legs out and your arms out like this. Because if you have your arms behind your head, you're going to land on the pole or maybe even on the springs and have your head stuck. I don't know, but I've seen a lot of people do it. So after you've done that, you want to already go like this. And it's going to take actually like maybe even a week or two just to do this part. And it's just getting your head like this over the trampoline and your legs over your head onto the trampoline. So what you're practically doing is your head is staying in one spot, but your body is rotating like this.
Yeah, what I've heard people saying is try to make your belly button and your stomach go towards the sky when you jump backwards. I've heard people say that.
Yeah, and then you fold your knees right when you jump up, you fold your knees and you keep on going back. Because if you just relax in the middle of the air, you're gonna just not flip. And if you relax, then yeah, just like pretend like your life is depending on it, and you're like, yeah, pretend like your life is depending on it, and you're just jumping.
Yeah.
So what you want to do? This is how I learned. I just went like this, and I went. And did just like this.
Okay.
So after you've done that, here I'll do it one more time in slow motion, like this. Like that, okay guys? So you could skip that back, see how I did it, maybe even pause it and learn. Because that's what I used to do. I used to pause videos like every 5 seconds. So after you've done that, as you just saw, I never bended my knees in that. I just had my knees out like this. So I landed like this. So what you want to do this time is kind of bend your knees a little bit more. And when you're doing it, kind of like not have your hands out. When you land, you want to have your hands like this, so you can maybe land like this or like something like that without your hands. Yeah,
just like tuck in gradually more.
And after I landed without my hands, I flipped. I was so happy. I was like running around everywhere. And I told all my cousins, and I was like, yeah, you're gonna be the cool kid. Yo, I'm just kidding. Okay, so after you...
That'll never happen.
After you've done that and you landed on your knees like this, you want to already use no hands. So you want to go like this, flip. That's gonna actually take a longer time than actually.
Here, do that one more time and I'll play it in slow motion.
Yeah, play it in slow motion. So you go like this, like that. You can maybe use your hand if you're like maybe going to the side, like push off. But you don't. At least you don't land with your hands. You just like maybe like push off, and so you get up on your feet. After you've done that, you want to start flipping in the air. Like you want to start flipping more and more in the air. So you don't want to relax while you're already landing, because if you start relaxing, you're gonna flop. You're gonna land on your heels, and you're just gonna fly back.
Yeah, and your head's most likely gonna hit this bar, which will kill you.
Yeah, because you're flipping right here. You don't want to flip right there. You're gonna land out. So you're gonna land on your heels and just right there.
So just do one more backflip and that'll be it.
Yeah.
And then so after you get the knees or the landing on your shins and knees, just keep trying to like lessen the amount that like let's say this is my leg, I'm landing right on my shin. Just try to make it smaller and smaller distance that you're hitting,
Yeah,
and then until it's just your feet.
But the
you're just landing it.
thing you don't want to do is when you flip, like your knees go like this. As you see, my knees are like this, and in the air they should be like this, right?
Mhm.
So they should be like this, and your knees just go like this with no hands.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is hold your, like some people hold it like this, or maybe like this, or maybe like this under your leg. So what you want to do is like, whatever's comfortable. What I usually do is I don't usually bend my knees when I jump. I bend my knees when I'm already in the air and I'm about to land. So I bend my knees like this, and I land like this. Or
Yeah, you guys just do it how you feel comfortable. He's just trying to explain the way that he found it easiest to him. So
yeah.
do it how you find comfortable.
Yeah, so I'm just telling you how to get your head like
Back.
under your whole body, like, you know what I mean. So after you've done landing on like this, and maybe even like this or something, after you want to start landing like this. Okay, you want to at least get to your feet, and after you get to your feet, trust me, you're gonna flip. You're gonna be so happy because after like you've seen the reason you guys click this video is because you saw people doing backflips, or you want to be the first one to do it, and you'll be teaching everyone, and maybe even you can make YouTube videos about it, because there's like hundreds and maybe even thousands of YouTube videos of how to do backflip, front flip, side flip, you know, kaboom, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so after you've been landing, maybe even on your toes, you can start landing on your feet without your hands.
Just normal.
Yeah, and maybe your knees a little bit bent. So you want to do it, do like this, and land like this. So now you want to start landing with your feet and your arms, not your like this, like this. So like after you've been landing like this, you can easily take away your hands.
And then just flip.
Yeah, and then just flip, because.
And so he'll just show you what it looks like, and just go ahead and say what you're gonna say though.
Yeah. So go like this.
That was legitness.